topics there. So we're going to go back and look at rewriting logs, expanding and condensing, solving logs, and solving our exponentials. So first thing is we want to remember when you rewrite a log, you want to remember left, right, left. The easiest way to remember that is to remember what the visual of it looks like. So you've got left, right, left. So in this case, the 2 is the left. Then you're going to have the 3 is the right, and the 8's that left. So 2 to the 3rd equals 8. Left, right, left. And remember, the left, right, left comes from where the equal sign is. Alright, so if we're going to rewrite these, we're going to go left, right, left. Left, right, left. Alright, now to undo all that, to rewrite it as a log, we're going to undo the left, right, left. Left, right, left. And to check it, you can do left, right, left. And because they match, I know we've rewritten it in the same way. So log base x 125 equals 3. Log base 6 of 216 equals x. Alright? To expand and condense logs, we've got to go back to our properties of exponents. So the properties of exponents are the same thing as the properties of logs. So we're going to focus on that one. So when you're multiplying, that's the same thing as when you expand it as adding them. When you divide them, you subtract them. When you have exponents, it goes to the front. And then there's the equals 1 and equals 0 property. And remember, they're the same thing whether you're doing a natural log or a regular log. So if I'm expanding the following, I want to make them bigger. So because I have division, that means I'm going to do subtraction. So log base 3 of x minus log base 3 of y. And each thing gets that log base 3. Alright, here you've got multiplication. So when you expand it, you're going to add. Okay. The next one, you've just got an exponent. So the exponent is going to go to the front. Alright, here you've got multiple things going on. You've got multiplication and you've got division. So you're going to have some addition and subtraction. Plus, minus, alright, so now to condense it, we want to make it smaller. So, first thing I see is that 8's going to go to the back, the 4's going to go to the back as an exponent, and the subtraction means you're going to have division. So we're going to write it as 1 log. We've got x to the 8th. There's our subtraction or division. And y to the 4th. Alright, you've got numbers in front. So those will go to the back. You've got addition, which means multiplication when you condense it. So 1 log x to the 8th times y to the 1/2. The y to the 1/2 could also be written as that. Is the square root of y. Alright, so this time there's not a number in front of this one, but you've got your addition, which means multiplication, and that 2 is going to go to the back. So the only thing being squared is the y. Alright, now we're going to get into the solving. Here's our cheat sheet. If you've given something on the left, you do this on the right. So if you're given only one log present, you would rewrite it left, right, left, and solve it. If you've got one log on each side, you drop the logs and you solve, so on and so forth. So, first thing, number one, you've got logs on both sides. When you have logs on both sides, you drop them and solve. Okay. Same thing on number two. We got log base 3 on both sides, so we're going to drop them. Solve for x. Okay. Number 3, you've got something in front of that log. So the first thing I have to do is I have to divide to get that log all by itself. Now, I don't have a log to cancel out with, but I am left with just one. So when you're left with just one, you rewrite it left, right, left. So 25 equals 3x plus 1. Subtract 1. Divide by 3. Alright, we're going to make this a little bit bigger so we've got room down at the bottom. Okay. Now we've got to, because we have logs on both sides, on one side I mean, and we're adding or subtracting them, we got to condense. So with subtraction, that means we're going to divide. So we're going to have one natural log Alright, so remember, if it's natural log or log, and you only have one, you're going to rewrite it left, right, left. So, when you see that natural log, remember, that is the same thing as log base e. So really, to rewrite it, you've got e to the 5th, like that. Because you've got e, that natural log, you're going to rewrite it as a base of e. So e to the 5th I'm going to put in my calculator. And I'm going to round it to one decimal place. Now I'm going to solve. To get those x's all by themselves, I got to get one out at the bottom first. So I'm going to multiply both sides by x minus 4. I'm going to distribute. Put that in my calculator. Okay. Now I'm just going to solve for x like normal. X equals 4.04. Okay? So again, we've got two logs being added or subtracted on one side. So we're going to condense that. And in subtraction, so we're going to use division. Now we've got logs on both sides. So now I can cancel them out. Remember, condense everything first, then cancel out. So we're going to get the x out of the bottom by multiplying. Subtract x. X equals 6. Alright, last one. So this time we've got e already in there. So we're going to get e all by itself. Now, to get rid of that e, I'm going to take the natural log of both sides. That's going to cause that to cancel out and bring that x plus 1 down to the bottom. If I do it to one side, I've got to do it to the other. So I'm going to put the natural log of 15 in my calculator, and I'm going to round it to about 2.7. Now I can subtract that 1, and I get 1.7. Okay? Alright, last thing is solving exponential functions. To solve an exponential function, remember your bases have to be the same thing. And your bases are what raises that exponent up. So, in this first example, I've got a base of 8 and a base of 16. I can rewrite both of those bases with a base of 2. Okay? To rewrite 8 as a base of 2, I write it as 2 to the third. Because I've already got stuff up there, I'm going to bring it down. I can rewrite 16 as a base of 2 to the fourth. Bring what's down. Now I can drop those bases. Because they're the same, I can drop them. And I'm going to go ahead and distribute out. And solve for x. Alright, 125 and 25 can both be rewritten as a base of 5. Drop my bases. I'm going to go ahead and distribute. Move x over. Okay, 9 and 27 can both be rewritten as a base of 3.